The reason why you have a lot of dandruff is because you have a lot of product buildups on your scalp. Hi, I'm Oluwatosin, your hair specialist, and I'm here to share with you why and how you can prevent dandruff from your scalp. Stay with me. A lot of clients complain about dandruffs, but they fail to understand the fact that when you have a lot of products buildups in your scalp, that can cause dandruff. When you also have a particular hair that has been staying on your hair or on your scalp for so long, can also result to dandruff. And when you don't wash your hair often, you can also have dandruff. And another thing is, when you're using a very heavy moisturizer on your scalp, when you're using a moisturizer that is meant for your hair on your scalp, this can also cause dandruff. So there are a lot of things that we need to consider so that our scalp is safe and far from dandruff. How can you prevent dandruff from your scalp? There are a lot of things that you can do to prevent dandruff. First of all, I will be addressing some special clients whom their scalps are naturally dry. And this type of client, no matter what they do, the scalp is always attracting dandruff. So how do you stay away from dandruff? How do you keep dandruff away from your scalp? This is it. When you know that you are the kind of clients that have, or when you know that you're the kind of clients that naturally your scalp is dry, try as much as possible to wash your hair often. Yes, wash your hair often. Washing is not only the thing that can prevent your hair from dandruff. One thing you need to also consider is the product that you're using to wash your hair. Are the product that you're using on your hair sulfate-free? If they are sulfate-free, this can help to introduce a little moisture to your scalp. When you keep using a product that is not sulfate-free, this can continue to invite dandruff to your scalp because your scalp will always be dry. What is the work of sulfate? Sulfate is an acidic product, very, very acidic. And what it does is, generally, is deposited in every product that you buy for relaxed hair, for hair that is already palmed. Why are they deposited in this product? It's because they have a way of removing every build-up moisture in hair, like shampoo, the conditioner, and every other treatment. So what happens is, when sulfate is deposited, it rips off every build-up moisture. Every moisture that you have put in your hair previously, it helps to remove them so that new ones can come in. And when you're the type of client that naturally your scalp is always dry, your scalp is always flaky, you wash your hair yesterday, the next thing you're already having flakes, I advise you to use a sulfate-free product. Sulfate-free products keeps the moisture in your hair. So when you wash your hair with a sulfate-free product, you are actually putting new product in your hair because your scalp is the kind of scalp that does not maintain moisture for so long. So sulfate-free or sulfate-deposited product, which one do you prefer? A lot of clients think that because your scalp is dry, because you're always having dandruff on your hair, then you should use a product that most of these products that they call anti-dandruff products contain sulfate inside. But I will advise you that you should be careful that you don't keep using these particular products often, because when you keep using this particular product, it has the power to rip off every moisture in your hair. So this particular product is meant to be used once in a while, just like every other treatment. Because you have dandruff on your scalp does not mean that you should keep using this particular product. It is meant for a special occasion. So you don't use it every time. You use it once in a while when you know that your hair really needs dandruff treatment. That is when you should use this particular product and continue with your other sulfate-free. Because you're using a sulfate product does not also mean that one of those days you will not have dandruff. We are all human beings, and sometimes our scalp tends to react to some things. Sometimes it can be the environment. Sometimes it can be the extension you're putting in your hair, because you don't know where the extension is brought from. Even the equipment that you use in making your hair, like the combs, the dryer, and every other thing apart from the product. So all these things are the things that can trigger dandruff. So when that happens, then you know that you need to use your anti-dandruff treatment. So, but I assure you that if you keep washing your hair from time to time and you keep using the right products, there is no way that you have dandruff. And also remember to make sure that you drink water as much as possible, because one thing with clients who don't drink water from time to time is the fact that your hair gets dry, because hair is 75% protein and 25% moisture. This means that your hair does not have much as moisture as your skin does, because skin is the opposite of it, which is 75 to 95% of moisture and 20 to 25% of protein. So that's the reason why our skin is as succulent as possible, but our hair is as strong as possible. So this is the reason why your hair needs water from time to time, because your hair is made up of protein. So you need to drink water in order to help your sebaceous gland to produce as much moisture as possible. So when you drink water, you are actually helping your sebaceous gland to produce as much moisture as possible. So I hope I have not confused you. So always remember to drink water as much as you can consume. If your work is a kind of work that requires water from time to time, why don't you drink it? Okay, but if it is not, please do not do more than 6 to 8 glasses a day, which is equivalent to 1 liter per day. So I've actually addressed the clients with natural dandruff scalp. I have actually addressed the clients whom their scalp is naturally dry. So now I'm going to be talking to clients whom their naturally the scalp is okay. Naturally, nothing is wrong with the scalp. The scalp produces as much moisture as possible. So what do you do when you keep seeing dandruff in your hair? What do you do? First of all, make sure that you wash your hair often. Washing your hair often prevents your scalp from dryness. It prevents your scalp from any build-ups at all. How often should you wash your hair? You can wash your hair every 10 to 12 days. That is equivalent to 1 to 2 weeks thereabout. So when you wash your hair as often as possible, you are actually telling the dandruff to stay away from your scalp. Secondly, you have to make sure that you watch the kind of product that you are putting in your hair, because there are some products that are designed for your hair and there's some product that is designed for your scalp. So do not put, I say it again, do not put a product that is meant for your hair on your scalp. You put a product that is meant on your hair on your scalp, because the product that is meant for your hair is heavier than the one meant for your scalp, because your hair is like I said earlier, is proteinous. Your hair is protein in nature, so it can take as much moisture as possible. But that does not mean that you should put a lot of moisture in your hair. That is a topic for another day. Okay, so that is a topic for another day. So please, like I always say, please stay tuned to my channel, while I will be sharing with you all the things that you need to know about, from hair to products to salon and so on. So please always stay with me. You know how to do that. It's very simple. Just click on the bell, that's a notification bell, so that you can get my video as they are coming in. It's that simple. Just click on the notification bell. It's easy and it's free. And do not forget to subscribe to my channel and share as much as possible. We are here to impact knowledge. We are here to learn. So as I also share with you, I'm also learning more. So make sure that you know the kind of product that you're putting in your scalp and your hair. Make sure that the moisture you are putting in your scalp is specially designed for scalp. If it is not written for scalp, do not use it. So there are moisture that are designed for scalp, and there's some moisture that is designed for hair. So I urge you to make sure that you always check the content of your package. You're checking the content of your products to know if it is specially designed for scalp. If it is designed for scalp, then it is meant for your scalp. So do not put any product that is not meant for scalp on your hair, or the one for your hair on your scalp. So once you do that, you will notice that there will be a big change in your product intake and the way you apply them, and this will help to keep your scalp out of dandruff. There are a lot of clients who, maybe because of their busy schedule, can put. There are a lot of clients who carry extension for more than the time that is supposed to be on the air. So they keep the extension for so long, and this can generate buildups, because when you keep an extension on your hair for so long, this will not only give your scalp dandruff, this will also block the follicle. So the pulse is for the skin and follicle is for the hair on your scalp, and this can result to a lot of buildups. And when you have buildups in your scalp, this block the pores, this block the follicle and generate dandruffs. So you have to make sure that whatever you're putting in your hair is not staying longer than the time frame. How long should you carry an extension? Your extension shouldn't be staying in your hair more than 2 to 3 weeks. Yes, I understand that your schedule can be very tight at times, but what do you do when your schedule is very tight? Simple. If you can't go to the salon to wash your hair, then get a dry shampoo. Get a dry shampoo. It's that easy. Make sure that you get a dry shampoo to apply on your scalp. I know that some clients don't understand how to apply dry shampoo on the scalp. If you stay tuned to my channel, I will be sharing that also in my next videos. How to apply dry shampoo on your hair. I'll be sharing with you in my next video how to do that, because one thing is to buy products, another thing is to know how to apply them. So please stay tuned. So if you don't have the dry shampoo, another thing you can do is make sure that you wash the braid so that you can still carry it for as long as you want. So I'll be asking you, how do you prevent your scalp from dandruff? Please share your thoughts in the comment section. So I mentioned that there are a lot of things that can cause dandruff, e.g. keeping in an extension for so long and applying the wrong product, and also not washing your hair as often as possible. Like I said earlier, there are a lot of clients that have natural dry scalp. And I also mentioned that how you can treat dandruff from your scalp is you make sure that whatever extension you have on your hair is not staying longer than the time frame. And when you do this, you will notice that your scalp will do well than before. So thank you so much for staying tuned today. Make sure that you check on every product label to ensure that you're buying the right product for your scalp. Thanks for staying tuned and watch out for my next video. Bye.